Righty-ho. Bit dark, isn't it?
I think it's just my face.
Oh, yeah, if you can. Right, welcome for anybody to kick us off. Oh, hang on. Can we maybe not hear anyone? Oh, bear with. Can you see speakers? Oh, it looks like Raf might be talking.
Have we not allowed them to be unmuted?
No, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Hey, we can. Sorry, I thought that we might have been on silent. Yes, welcome for anybody to kick us off. Sorry.
Are you going, Sonia?
Hi. Firstly, from me, it must have been really frustrating to fall just short of your 100.
Nah, not really. I think I'd have taken 97 at the beginning of the day. Yeah, I guess it would have been nice to pass a personal milestone, but I think that's my highest T20 score in quite a long time, by quite a lot. So I'd take 97 and miss out. So I'm not too bothered.
You looked really comfortable out there. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I think I felt in quite good form in the 100, and just felt like I kept getting out in the 40s, or kind of giving my wicket away in other times. So I felt like when I got to 40 this time, I think I took a few singles in that little spell, just to make sure that I batted through a bit longer. And yeah, once I got to 50, I just started having a lot of fun. So yeah, it felt good.
And a very dominant win in the end. Does that give you a lot of confidence going into the rest of the series?
Yeah, it really does. We spoke about starting the series really well and putting out a good performance tonight. Our management team thought it was best for us to have a week off last week and come in a little bit later, which is unusual for us. But it just shows that, the value of continuing playing cricket. We've played against India, then the 100, and, you don't need a big build up to these things, actually, if people are on form and performing and can get in the right mindset, which was good to see.
And do you think playing the 100 did mean that a lot of players were in good form heading into this?
Yeah, I think so. I think you look at the squad that's been picked, Tash Farrant has quite literally forced her way into the 11 through amazing performances. Sophia Dunkley was in a brilliant form for Sullen Brave. Emma Lamb's found herself in the squad, and then obviously due to Heather's injury in the team. So, people are knocking down the door, and you have to be playing well to stay in the team or get in the team. So I think that's a good thing from the 100.
Sorry, all the lights have just gone off.
They're closed. Chelmsford closed.
Yeah, I think that was a hint. We need to leave soon.
I'll stop waffling. Sorry.
It's Raf. Yeah.
Hi, Tammy. When did you find out that Heather wasn't going to be playing, and how did that affect the team, if at all?
So I think we weren't told officially until last night. But I think we all kind of saw her pull up at training on Monday, and we had a pretty good idea that she might miss out, but it didn't really affect us too much. Obviously, Heather's a brilliant captain, real key part of our side, coming in at 4 and bowling some overs as well. But I think everyone knows their role so well. Everyone's played for so long, and it didn't really take much difference Nat captaining tonight. I think, the bowlers know exactly what they need to do at the right time, and it's just the kind of change in person calling the shots and calling heads or tails at the beginning.
I think you're on mute, Raf, if you're speaking. No?
Sorry, you went a bit fuzzy.
Oh, no.
Emma Lamb on debut didn't get to face a ball. Bit difficult for her, but nice to see her out there anyway.
Yeah, I think she's been, in and around the squad for a long time. She's put in a lot of really good performances, and, she had a really good Rachel Hayhoe Flint trophy, slow start to the 100, and then really cashed in at the back end. So, she's someone who fully deserves a go. And yeah, she's batting at 6 when she's used to opening, and it's not ideal, but I think it was probably slightly better than my debut 12 years ago. So I did tell her that, because I think she would have loved to be involved a bit more.
Does it worry you that it might end up being another kind of quite one-sided series against New Zealand? Obviously, it's important that you kind of face a bit of a sterner test ahead of the Ashes in the World Cup. So does that concern you at all?
No, not at all. I think you look at the players they've got, Sophie Devine, Susie Bates, Amy Satterthwaite are really threatening top three. And I know from personal experience, you don't come off every game, but if one of them comes off in one game, then it's going to be a real tough challenge. And I think that's kind of what we were after, and hopefully it'll be a good series. But I think we're just playing really good cricket, and you can see tonight that we've played a lot of cricket recently, and it's good to kind of be playing this well against a team as good as New Zealand.
Thanks, that's all from me.
Thank you very much, Raf. Nick, please.
Hi, Terry. Just on, I guess the other touched on the 100 and the impact of playing cricket leading into the series. Do you ever, I know Heather's talked before about ignoring the fact that New Zealand haven't played for a while, but is that difficult to ignore once you're out there?
For me, I don't think it really crosses my mind. I know, which of their bowlers are their biggest threat to me, and what they're trying to do. And, their bodies are probably a little bit fresher than ours after the 100. The 100 was, although it's shorter, it was very intense and quite a heavy schedule. So, I don't think you can take into account, whether they've played or not. They've had a really, really good build up in Derby. So for me at the time, it's all about just watching the ball and, playing the bowler or playing the ball at the time, and not thinking too much around all that kind of off-field stuff.
You've spoken previously about sort of how you don't really look at form anymore. How do you feel at the moment? I mean, as Sonia said, you looked pretty fluent out there from the first over, really.
Yeah, I felt like I've been playing pretty well, and feel really good in net. So I'm really happy with how my kind of technique's going at the minute. And I was quite disappointed in the 100 that I didn't play more match winning innings with spirit, and kept kind of getting to 40 feeling really good, and then getting out. So for me, I wanted to really kind of be more clinical and ruthless in this series, and if I get a start, make sure that it is more of a contribution to a winning cause than just kind of a decent kind of 30-40. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and I mean, it came off tonight, so I can't complain.
Thanks, Darren.
Thanks very much, Nick. Gomesh, and we'll make that our last one, I think, please.
Hi, Tammy. This is Gomesh from Women's Cricket Zone. Congratulations on the win. So my question is, England have a very dynamic middle order. Obviously, Heather didn't play tonight, and Siva did not have a great game. But a word on that 52 odd runs from 30 balls combined from Jones and Dunkley, and how critical was that in the context of the game?
It was crucial, I think, at that stage. Losing someone as good as Nat. She's the best all-rounder in the world for a reason. She's unbelievable to bat with, and completely takes the pressure off you. So for Amy to come in and just get going from ball one, and find the boundary so easily against the spinners, just completely took the pressure off me. For a while, I was just thinking, I'll just get her on strike, let her keep going and do what she's doing. And to have a kind of 50 partnership with her that quickly was just so good to be a part of, and so good for what we need in the team. I think quite often you can see you score quite a lot in the power play, and then actually you don't accelerate, whereas actually someone like Amy coming in that middle doing that role is so crucial to us. And Sophia Dunkley's had a brilliant season this season, and she's so dynamic in that middle as well. So yeah, it's great to see that kind of our middle order's firing, and it means you can probably take more risks up front as an opener, myself and Danny Wyatt, knowing that we've got so much class coming in throughout, really.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Gomesh. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll share this round as quickly as I can, and see you all soon. Thank you.